masih di kamar lah, apalah.
Tes.
Ini start aja dengan tarian.
Iya, kita ngobrol-ngobrol terus tarian.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our dinner reception. I see that I'm not going to ask you to give applause because you're holding spoon and fork and enjoying the dinner, special dinner, of course. And we are very happy to be here to welcome you all after a full day of conference.
Yeah.
Allow us to introduce ourselves. I'm Mia.
And I'm Bia.
And together, both of us will guide you through our dinner reception, right?
Yes.
Do we have online participants?
No, but I think our session today will be relayed on Aspuk's YouTube. So later on, our audiences, our supporters can rewatch our video today. I think we will have fun today.
Wow, very nice. Okay, so how is everyone feeling today? Especially for this dinner reception. Happy?
Woo! I can hear some happiness here. What about this side? Are you guys happy? Okay. Maybe hungry a little bit. Yeah.
I feel so happy as well. What about you?
Well, I think I'm very, very happy today.
Okay, why?
I think because today we have all been gathered here in Bali with our brothers
Let's
and
move to
sisters
this side a little
throughout
bit.
the Southeast
Woohoo,
Asian
okay.
countries. And we have discussed a lot of things that actually matter to us as a united front. So all of us have the same concern, we have the same passion, same hopes for the better world in the future.
Wow, very nice. I also feel very happy today
Why is that?
because we are all healthy and we're all still very excited to join this dinner reception and hopefully very excited to join tomorrow's session as well.
Of course.
And I was looking forward to have this dinner reception.
Why? Because of the food, maybe?
Yes. I've tried the food.
It was so good, right?
Yes.
During the lunch, I ate a lot actually.
Same.
It was so good.
And during the dinner as
Yeah.
well. Very nice. And I'm very happy, Bia, that we get to wear this very nice attire
Traditional
for this
dresses,
dinner
yeah.
reception. I'm wearing kebaya today, Balinese kebaya.
And I'm wearing kutu baru. And actually, we are wearing red and white theme because last week was Indonesia's Independence Day.
Wow. Really nice to share the spirit of the Independence Day with everyone here while also having a very meaningful conversation this evening.
Exactly. So what were you looking forward to this dinner reception
Okay,
specifically?
because this dinner reception is actually not just an ordinary dinner, but on this occasion, we will not only eat casually, but we are going to see climate change campaign through art performances. It's very interesting.
Amazing. So what are the performances that we are going to have today?
There will be Balinese traditional dance performance performed by Balinese dancer. And then there will be an inclusive business summit video screening. And the most awaited one, a live music performance from Robi from Navicula.
I'm really looking forward to watch Gede Robi.
Very
I think he's
excited.
somewhere around here. So for you, probably you haven't heard about Navicula. It's actually one of the most well-known grunge band in Indonesia. And they are not only just an artist, but they're also an activist, specifically campaigning for climate issues. So it's actually very special for us to have Gede Robi today.
Thank you so much for being here with us. We are very excited to see the performance of Beli Gede Robi, obviously. And of course, another interesting thing about today's dinner is that we will have prizes for the audience who participate in the quiz session. Wow.
Wow. Are we excited to have some prizes here?
Yes. I'm
Can
excited.
we get?
No, unfortunately.
Okay then. So let's start today's fun with our first performer. I'm very interested to see the upcoming Balinese dance by Dode Zanju from Sonari Gading Dance Studio. Can you tell us a little bit what this dance is going to be about?
Yes, of course. The word pajegan refers to the rural activities of the agrarian Balinese community, which we interpret as buying up. For these performers, a mass dancer will perform 3 masks showing different personalities.
Wow. I've only seen tari pendet,
Okay.
so I'm really looking forward to see this one as well.
Yes, I'm sure everyone, they are very excited to see the next performance.
Okay, so without further ado, let's give a huge round of applause for Dode Zanju from Sunari Gading Dance Studio.
What an amazing performance. Let's give another round of applause to Bagian Mas Dance. Thank you very much for opening this very wonderful occasion for our dinner reception.
It was very interesting. And you know what? I think between the masks, they have different characters. Because the first one, I saw that he was like being disciplined. He was being like courageous. And the second one, I think he was portraying like an old man, being all wise and everything. And I think the third one it was more like a fun, more like an entertainment for us. And everyone, if you are really curious about the meaning of the dance, you can see it in our program book.
Wow, impressive. You know a lot then about Balinese culture and especially about the previous performance.
I actually talked with the dancer before. I was very curious, what are you going to dance about?
Yes.
It was very interesting.
So this occasion is very nice because we can share more story about culture through dance performances. And also, a little fun fact, in December 2015, the Pajagan Mas dance became one of the 9 Balinese dances designated as a World Cultural Heritage by UNESCO.
Wow.
And usually, this dance is performed at religious ceremonies.
Wow, it's very interesting. And it's very wonderful, right? And by the way, we were actually asking the dancer about the chain of the dances, and he said that it was originally performed to portray the life of the farmers. So speaking about farmers, agriculture, and climate change, we have been talking about business, inclusive business today. And do you know that actually climate change has a correlation with inclusive business?
Oh, really? In what way?
I'm actually not sure, but I'm also curious about it. So
Yes.
how about we watch the video?
Agree.
Yeah, so since we're all really curious, so let's check out our next video on our screen.
Since the 20th century, climate change has been a global challenge that affects us all. For Southeast Asian countries, where 56% of the population are the people at the base of the pyramid or POP, as extreme weather events become more frequent and devastating, building climate resilience has never been more critical. Failing to tackle climate challenges will lead to catastrophic impact to society, business process across value chain, and eventually the economic growth of the nation. Amidst the challenges, there is hope. Inclusive business practices are emerging as a pathway to climate resilience, fostering collaboration, innovation, and social responsibility.
It is a model that involves engaging vulnerable communities, frontliners, local stakeholders, and businesses in a mutually beneficial partnership.
It is essential that base of the pyramid or POP individuals, communities, and organizations become better represented and integrated within economic processes and decision-making to help them mitigate impact of climate change and continue to give broader impact for sustainable value chain. By incorporating their needs, knowledge, and resources, we can develop sustainable solutions to combat climate change. Through inclusive business, we can introduce climate-smart agriculture practices, empowering women around value chain, farmers, smallholders, frontliners, and female business owners to adapt and thrive. By equipping them with training, access to technology, and fair market opportunities, we can enhance their ability to face the changing climate conditions. Building climate resilience through inclusive business is a collective effort. Whether you're a business owner, investor, government official, or individual, there are ways you can contribute to this transformation. Let's work together to build a world that can withstand the challenges of climate change. By embracing inclusive business practices, we can pave the way for a brighter, more sustainable, and more equal future for all.
As well as MSMEs businesses.
It does. And climate change is actually very real, and the effects are right before our eyes. Did anyone know that actually last July was the hottest month in recorded history? July 2023 has never been hotter than any other month before.
Oh, okay. So,
And, okay, just wanted to add a little bit. And, you know, maybe we who live in the city would feel it by, you know, oh, it's too hot outside. And when we feel hot, we can just go inside the building and turn on the air conditioner. But you know what? It also needs to be understood that the impact of climate change are not equal. So there are vulnerable groups who feel the impacts more severely, even though they are not the ones causing the emissions.
okay, so that's why we need climate justice, so that those who are affected can get more attention.
Absolutely. So speaking of increasing attention to vulnerable groups who are affected, do you know that music is also a powerful way to increase attention?
Yes, I do. And it is a more engaging way to get more attention. And this is very related to our next guest, Gede Robi from Navicula.
Woo! Let's give a round of applause for Gede Robi.
Yes.
So I think without further ado,
Yep, Navicula is a rock band which combines activism and music as tools for social change. Navicula's songs are themed about the environment and also social criticism.
okay, so what are we waiting for, right? So let's give a round of applause for Gede Robi from Navicula.
Hello. You guys already have coffee time, right? So hopefully the carbs and the sugar not make you guys sleepy. So my name is Robi. I live in Ubud from Bali. I'm gonna play some Indonesian song that I made, like some new song, some old song. But we have the translation on the screen, so you guys not guessing. It's like, what is guys talking about? So, and then if you already got, this is the meaning, and then you get like, this is time to practice my Indonesian. So it's also feel free to sing together, even it's just not correct meaning, but it just sounds like that, is also fine, you know, because we know that music is very universal language. What you need is just beat and groove. The first song is called Metamorphosa Kata, or the Metamorphosis of Words. Actually, this is a soundtrack of the new film. It's like a film about a plastic issue in Indonesia. That we released on Netflix already. Yay, so you guys can watch it on Netflix, and then later we're gonna explain about the film, The Plastic Island. So here's the soundtrack, it's called Metamorphosa Kata, the Metamorphosa of Words. Hinggap dan hidup di kepalaku, dia tak tidur, tapi dia terus membangunkanku, mengiba untuk membebaskannya. Dia bilang, ubahlah aku jadi wujud baru. Dia sudah bosan sekian lama hidup tanpa badan. Begitu diucapkan, dia menuntut terus untuk dilahirkan oleh tanganku dan tanganmu dan tangan-tangan semesta. Dia bilang, ubahlah aku jadi tindakan. Yo everyone, bring some noise. Woo! Harus ada yang wujudkan kata-kata agar tak terpenjara di kepompong wacana. Karena diam takkan jawab pertanyaan, tapi kalau bicara lebih bermakna jika kau pikir, kau bilang, kau lakukan. sekian lama hidup tanpa badan. Begitu diucapkan, dia menuntut terus untuk dilahirkan oleh tanganku dan tanganmu dan tangan-tangan semesta. Dia bilang, ubahlah aku jadi tindakan. Are you ready? Woo! Harus ada yang wujudkan kata-kata agar tak terpenjara di kepompong wacana. Karena diam takkan jawab pertanyaan, tapi kalau bicara lebih bermakna jika. Harus ada yang wujudkan kata-kata agar tak terpenjara di kepompong wacana. Karena diam takkan jawab pertanyaan, tapi kalau bicara lebih bermakna jika. Kau pikir kau bilang kau lakukan. Thank you. So actually the song is really suitable with why we are here today and yesterdays to share. I mean, it's like everybody has a good idea about how to tackle the climate issue, waste management, and every urgent issue that we're facing right now together. But the idea is not good if we're not doing a collaborative. But how to make a collaborative? We share the idea through words, through talk. But the biggest homework is how, when we back home out from this room, how to implement it into the real action. So that's actually that's the idea of the song. And the next one, this one is actually an old song that I made this song on the 1996 back when I was in high school. It's about my family. Actually my family are farmers. I grew up in the farmers environmental, like a traditional farmer Balinese. Actually, when we're talking about the traditional farmer, it's all about the farmer system that what is like a working harmony with the nature, right? It's like everywhere, like in Philippines, in Southeast Asia, and everything. So, and then actually we're losing all this local wisdom, all this the awesome design of the agroecology. And then about the farmer is very sad right now. It's very rare profession because mostly in Indonesia, all the farmer, when we're talking about Bali, talking about preserve Bali culture, and then actually the culture of Balinese are farmers. And then nowadays in Indonesia and also in Bali, the age of the farmer is only average like 55 years old. And the children of the farmer who continue their parents' profession is only 3%. It's sad, right? It's such a predictable disaster. No need to be genius to see what's going to happen the next 5 days and 5 years and the next 10 years to come. So this song is called A Ballad of a Farmer or Balada Petani. Are you guys enjoy? It's making like a rock and roll soul, like a yay! Katanya tanah negeri kita kaya raya, kaya hasil bumi hadiah ibu pertiwi. Katanya negeri kita negeri agraris, tapi ada wabah kelaparan, oh ironis. Anakmu nangis, hei petani duka, rindukan tanah moyangnya yang dulu pernah ditukar dosa. Hei lahan yang hijau bermandi sinar mentari, yang kini mulai hiasi mimpi. Hei petani duga, rindukan tanah moyangnya yang dulu pernah ditukar dosa. Lahan yang hijau bermandi
bermandi sinar mentari yang kini mulai hiasi mimpi, mimpi tiap malam. Anak negeri, petani kita kini sudah jadi jangki, tergantung pestisida dan pupuk kimia. Harga produksi gila, panen laba gak ada, kebijakan pangan ada di tangan mafia. Kebutuhan hidup tak bisa lagi ditunda, lahan desa terjual, orang kota membelinya. Uang ternyata tak bisa bertahan lama, petak sawah terakhir menunggu gilirannya. Terjual juga. Hei petani duka, rindukan tanah moyangnya yang dulu pernah ditukar dosa. Hei lahan yang hijau bermandi sinar mentari yang kini mulai hiasi mimpi. Hei petani duka, rindukan tanah moyangnya yang dulu pernah ditukar dosa. Lahan yang hijau bermandi sinar mentari yang kini mulai hiasi mimpi, mimpi tiap malam. Anak negeri, sapi-sapi pun jadi gila. Thank you. Oh my God, so happy playing with all the same frequency people. Next one, actually, this is a song that the inspiration is taken from, you know, the symbol of Indonesia, our national symbol is the Garuda birds, you know, and then these birds, the feet holding the tape. And then there is a sentence there's like a Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. Bhinneka Tunggal Ika means like a unity in diversity. So actually the song is about that. And then talking about unity in diversity. So in Indonesia, I interpreted it into this song. We invite you to sing together the chorus. Warna-warni kita menjadi satu. So it's like our colors become one. So because this is like the spirit today, it's like I know you guys like coming from everywhere, coming from many countries with any background, many project, many religion, many language. But today we celebrate the life, right? And then the sustainability, the future of the direction where we're going to make this world as a better playground for every one of us. So warni kita menjadi satu. So our colors, warna-warni kita, our colors menjadi become satu, one. You got it? Easy, right? So can we practice first? A karaoke time. Are you ready? Warna-warni kita menjadi satu. Louder. Warna-warni kita menjadi satu.
That's right. Warna-warni kita menjadi satu. One more time. Dan warna. Beautiful. Busur hujan di cakrawala, kau rayu hatiku menuju ke sana. Busur hujan di cakrawala, mahakarya jembatan ke gerbang surga. Ku kembangkan layarku, arungi samudra ibuku, kan ku hunjam sauku ke dalam rahimmu. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Woo! Warna-warni kita menjadi satu. Everyone! Warna-warni kita menjadi satu. Warna-warni kita menjadi satu. Dan warna-warni kita menjadi satu di dalam rahimmu. Busur hujan di cakrawala, manusia titipkan mimpinya di sana. Busur hujan di cakrawala, ada harta di kakinya menunggu di sana. Ku kembangkan layarku, arungi samudra moyangku, kan ku hunjam sauku. Kemana? Ke dalam rahimmu. I want to sing again. Next time louder, yo! Warna-warni kita menjadi satu. Come on! Warna-warni kita menjadi satu. Your turn. Asik, weh. That's right, louder. Warna-warni kita menjadi satu. Warna-warni kita menjadi satu. Warna-warni kita menjadi satu. For a collaboration. Dan warna-warni. Applause for you guys. Yeah. Any?
We are too
Chat?
starstruck seeing Beli Robi, you know. It was so amazing. Thank you so much, Beli Robi.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here. After party.
Applause for Brigadier Robi. Thank you so much for being here with us. Because you have a lot of meaning in your songs, right? You said before that songs is like universal language, people can feel something, and you have deep meaning. So we are actually curious about few lyrics of your songs, and we would like to talk with you a little bit. And also the audience here, I'm sure they are also very curious about your song. So I would like to ask specifically about your first song earlier. Do you remember the title?
Metamorphosis
of words, yes. It has very strong lyrics. You think, you say, you do. What motivated you, Bli Robi, to make this song, to write the lyrics?
Actually, I made that song for the film that we released. So we released film during the pandemic, and actually the film is for the cinema. And then now you can watch it on Netflix. It's called Plastic Island, Pulau Plastic. And the idea of the song, like what you think, what you say, what you do. Actually, it's about Bali philosophy, Trihita Karana, no contradiction about what you think, what you say, and what you do. And actually, I want to share about you, to invite you to watch the movie next time. It's like you on the with your online on Netflix. Here's the trailer. Actually, I want to share the trailer. It's fine. It's Plastic Island.
Fenomena sampah kiriman yang terjadi hampir setiap tahun ini mencapai 25 ton per hari.
Setelah Pantai Kuta diserbu sampah kiriman, kini giliran Pantai Sanur dan pantai lain yang dipenuhi sampah.
Kurang dari 5 menit, saya sudah menemukan sedotan plastik sedemikian banyak.
Sampahnya datang dari laut, kemungkinan besar sampah itu datangnya dari Jakarta. Nah, kalau sampah itu datangnya dari Jakarta, kemungkinan besar sampah itu sampah kita.
Oh man, it's freaking strong.
That's plastic.
Indonesia saat ini menyandang gelar sebagai negara kedua terbesar dunia yang menyumbang sampah plastik ke lautan. Di Indonesia beredar lebih dari 93 juta sedotan plastik setiap harinya.
Sering banget ketemu sachet yang tahun 80-an. Nah itu mungkin Indomie yang kita makan waktu kita masih SD nyampe ke sini gitu.
Donald Trump, jangan buang sampah ke Indonesia. Indonesia bukan tempat sampahnya Amerika.
Sampah plastik ini sulit untuk diolah, Pak. Dan untuk ini harus dicuci, dipelet, itu butuh air yang banyak, dibuang ke sungai dan juga dibakar. Nah itu bahan kimia keluar.
Masyarakat ini tidak tahu bahwa membakar plastik itu akan menghasilkan racun dan bersifat pemicu kanker.
Apa mikroplastik di bandeng ini menunjukkan
bisa saja terkontaminasi ya.
Kontaminasi mikroplastik.
Berarti yang pink ini kemungkinan ada di saluran pencernaan saya juga kan?
Produksi makanan itu bukan dari darat biasanya lebih banyak, tapi dari laut. Nah kita nanti kalau 2050 lebih banyak plastik, kita mau makan plastik.
Yeah, so I invite you to watch the film.
We should definitely watch it after this.
I will definitely.
Yeah, we will.
And the Metamorphosis song is the soundtrack for that film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's very interesting because I thought like this narratives about like plastic is actually like contaminating our life and everything was like, maybe it was just a gimmick. But yesterday, I was actually swimming with some of the colleagues from Oxfam in one of the beaches here in Nusa Dua. I was just casually swimming and then suddenly I saw like a plastic of condensed milk, a used condensed milk, swimming to me. And we saw the package and it was actually expired in 2020. So it's been there for like more than 3 years now. Probably more. So we definitely have to see the video, the movie in Netflix to learn more about what happened. Thank you so much, Robi. So, next question. You were talking about the ballads of a farmer on your second song. Actually, my son would love to be a farmer, so hopefully he will.
Oh yeah, so we have hope then.
Yeah.
Next generation.
So the song really captures the struggle experienced by farmers in Indonesia, right? And I heard that you are also a farmer. So how do farmers deal with the phenomenon of climate change nowadays, Robi?
Yeah, actually, the climate change is like a big or major industry. It's like and then it's like a big political decision is create the contribute a lot for the carbon emission, right? But the farmer, like the very fragile profession or the front line, or this is like they already struggling with the price. Now they're struggling. So actually, all the movement or in the name of the economic growth, it's like actually we say like a poor profession, like a farmer is like a facing impacted the most, yeah. And yeah, for me it's like when we talking nowadays about the economic growth, we always given in the two option. Which one you choose? The economic growth or the natural conservation? For me as a farmer, I mean, that's also working. We consider about the economic, yeah, the economic textbook. So we review again what is the economic based on our textbook. The action of economic is the action of the human to achieve prosperity, right? According to the textbook, right? And now, what is the prosperity? Prosperity is the condition where all our needs is fulfilled. And then what is our prime needs? It's only three. Sandang, pangan, papan, like housing, clothing, and foods. What is the most primus, optimus prime? Then all these three is food, right? And then where our food growth is coming from the soil, from the land, from the ocean, from the water, from the nature. So, back again from the start, the action as economic action should not destroy the nature then. So, actually when you give the question, economic growth or conservation, I think the question is wrong. Because these two should be integrated, you know.
Yeah. Agree.
Really amazing explanation. What about busur hujan? What is the meaning of busur hujan?
Busur hujan actually, the story like back on the 2013 when the song is made, it's like our friends in Greenpeace say like, hey Robi, the Rainbow Warrior ship from Greenpeace from Netherlands gonna docking in Indonesia in Bali. It's like, what we gonna do for that? It's like, oh yeah, okay, we gonna do something. I want to my band make a concert on the top of that ship. Okay, and then they call and then they agree. So we want to make a monument that represent Indonesia because we know that their campaign is also to protect the biodiversity. And what is connectivity within biodiversity in Indonesia? Especially like a unity in diversity. Keberagaman in Indonesia, when we talking about diversity, we talking with the diversity of the language or the religion and the color of the skin, the culture, the adat istiadat. But sometimes we forgot about the nation. Our nation branding actually is also biodiversity, you know, like the rainforest. We have coral triangle. So I want to combine the Indonesia unity in diversity to integrate it biodiversity on it. So that's why busur hujan, and the name of busur hujan actually means rainbow. You know, Indonesia means pelangi, rainbow, pelangi kan, or biang lala like the classic word. But this word is already abused. So we want to make a new words. So busur hujan we just direct translate it like a rainbow, rain hujan, bau busur. So
okay.
So that's the idea. So actually to campaign about the biodiversity, and we have podcasts of that. So Navicula have a podcast in English in Spotify and Apple Podcasts in English, talking about the song. Is the podcast series called A Soundtrack of Resistance. So you can enjoy the meaning of the song of Navicula song on that.
Wow, indeed. So check out the Netflix first, the movie, and also the podcast.
Of course.
To know more information about it. Okay, yes. Thank you so much, Robi.
So before we proceed to the next songs, we have one question for the audience here because we promised there would be prizes for the audience here.
So
who's excited?
Ready? Very excited! How to join and how to get the prize.
So the rule is, if you know the answer, just raise your hand as fast as you can. And our team here, I think, around here, the one with the hijab, she will, and also the one with the kabaya, beautiful lady, they will approach you to answer the question. And they will give you the prize right away if you answer it correctly, okay? So, are we ready?
Yes.
Are we ready? Okay.
Ready.
The question is, what is the title of the first song performed by Beli Robi? Okay, the lady over here. Okay. Can you please explain your name and where you're from and the answer?
Your name and your answer.
Is it right, Beli Robi?
Yeah, same.
Congratulations!
Congratulations once again. Don't worry, we still have other prize,
Yeah.
right? Right now? No. We need to postpone it for the next session.
Of course.
And now we are going to see another performance of
Sure.
Beli Robi. So ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Robi.
Thank you. So the next song, actually, I made this song when I was in the deep forest in Sumatra, in Gunung Lauser. So I have a camping there. And who here that always going to the forest many times? Like our climbing or hiking, yeah? Hutan mana, Mbak? Which forest? Lauser also? Oh, yeah. It's awesome. So, I mean, it's like when we're talking about the culture, actually our product, human, is mimicking the nature, right? So that's why the nature is important to preserve, because it's like a holistic inspiration for any human product called culture. And when in the morning in that forest, when I'm sitting in the river, so like it's like Khalil Gibran, actually it's true what Khalil Gibran said, if you want to accept the inspiration, you have to empty your bowl. Empty your cup. And so at that forest, the orchestra of the birds is also so like colorful there, so massive. And then I want to bringing all that vibes, the sound from the sound of the forest here in Mercure Hotel. So any one of you can mimicking any birds or any animal, your favorite animal from the forest, to make it. Today this room is like a rainforest. This is actually is like a going to extinct. Or monkey sound. Come on, it's not forest enough. Come on. Mbak Joanna, suara tapir kayak gimana? Suara tokek. Mana nih hutan hujannya nih? Waktu jangan-jangan nggak tahu suara hewan nih. Terlalu lama diam di kota. Suara hewan yang ada di atlas semuanya bisa dibawa ke sini. Come on. Aku bermalam di rimba, di tepi sungai suara, dibuai kedamaian sempurna, di kaki kayu raksasa, di pundak batu perkasa, ku rangkai puji bagi pencipta. Di rimba, di rimba, ku jumbo semesta. Di rimba, di rimba, di rimba, ku jumbo semesta. Asuh cahaya bintang, halimun membelai sayang, jiwaku pun telanjang. Hanya jiwa yang telanjang di dalam rimba yang tenang, yang mampu bedakan gelap terang. Ku jumbo semesta, di rimba, di rimba, di rimba ku jumbo semesta. Jumbo semesta. And actually that forest is like a half gone, yeah. So, and next song. While you in Bali, you already taste Bali coffee? Already did, right? It's like actually it's like Indonesian coffee is quite like a significant part in the coffee distribution in the world. So this is a soundtrack from also the Indonesian film that I involved. Is called Filosofi Kopi. Have you watched it in the cinema? Filosofi Kopi 1, Kopi 2. So yeah, actually this is the soundtrack of that film. So here we go. Wanderlust, summery day, feet on sacred ground. Hear a sound of the benefit place, letting the good times roll. Feel my breath on your broken soul when the road ahead looks dead. Free your mind, your heart will lead your head. Are you ready? Bring some noise again. Come on and run free with me down the open road. Catch the wind, song rise through your hair. Come on and run free with me. Let your heart take hold and turn your soul. Your soul. Come on and run free with me down the open road. Catch the wind, song rise through your hair. Come on and run free with me. Let your heart take hold and turn your soul. Your soul. Wanderlust on rainy days, cold and misty ground. Hear a sound of the benefit place, letting the good times roll. Feel my breath on your sleeping soul when the moon lights up your bed. Free your mind, your heart will lead your way. Bring some noise. Come on and run free with me down the open road. Catch the wind, song rise through your hair. Come on and run free with me. Let your heart take hold and turn your soul. Your soul. Come on and run free with me down the open road. Catch the wind, song rise through your hair. Come on and run free with me. Let your heart take hold and turn your Thank you. Yay. Next, actually, I picked this is a cover song, so I believe like some of you that music lover know. It's like this is quite a lot in radio everywhere worldwide. Actually, this is my kids, my daughter favorite song. So I learned like what the kids listen right now, right? So we want to also Navicula want to update. We want to stay young as the rock and roll musician, right? To grab this Gen Z called. So listen, actually, and then we want to make music also, or sharing everything, the idea through art, through academician, through regulation, through whatever we are, to our kids, right? To the future generations, like, and the issue, ecological issue and social issue is become more personal to me when I have daughter. Before like Navicula, my band since 26 years ago, we already have this concept, but when I have my first daughter, which I called Rimba, Forest from that song that I made in Gunung Lauser. So many years later, Rimba born. And okay, Rimba, and then it's become more close. It's like it's become more personal. So anyway, I bring here her favorite song. It's a song by MGMT. It's called Kids. And why this is kids is so important, like we agree they're the future. And also the chorus is remind me, this is like actually it's party song, but the chorus is remind me of what Mahatma Gandhi say, like the world is enough for the human needs, but not enough for human greed. So control yourself, take only what you need from it. Here we go. Making mama so proud. Your voice was too loud. We love to see you loving. You pick the insects of plants. No time to think of consequences. Woo! Console yourself. Take only what you need from it. A family of trees wanting to be haunted. Control yourself. Take only what you need from it. A family of trees wanting to be haunted. Sending me shiver. A baby is born, crying loud for attention. Memories drain like looking through a fog mirror. Decision to decision are made, not buff and not down. Putting her alone, I guess not. Woo! Console yourself. Take only what you need from it. A family of trees wanting to be haunted. Need your beat, come on. Help me make the beat, come on. Help me make the beat. There you go. Control yourself. Take only what you need from it. Family of trees wanting to be haunted. Woo! Control yourself. Take only what you need from it. A family of trees wanting to be haunted. One more time. Control yourself. Take only what you need from me. A family of three. Actually, we bring this song when the last time a month ago when in Filipina in people music concert. So yeah. So actually, my mother-in-law from Philippines, so Robin Lim. So she's a midwife in Bali. Yeah, Pinoy pride. So Jess Santiago song, I know.
Maybe the Filipino team can also invite Robi and Navicula to future concert in the Philippines.
Actually, a month ago, 2 months ago, yeah, we were in Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Make a concert there.
Okay, there's always a second time. Because
won,
you're that good.
We won back again, always.
Soon. Again. Yeah. Okay, so Robi, we would like to talk a little bit more about your creative campaign, because the way you connect to people, the way you share your ideas and also your passion and concern about a lot of important issues is actually very relevant and can touch a lot of generation. Like in Bali, for instance, Robi is very famous with your songs and also a lot of ideas and your passion of connecting with people. So talking about music, art, comedy, social media as well. What do you think about creative campaign for climate change and environmental issues that could take place in society?
Yeah, the ideas like Navicula was made almost 27 years ago, 1996, back in the day. And then the very beginning concept is to combine music and activism, because I got inspired by like a lot of band like Joni Mitchell's at the times, like John Lennon, who empowering people like 100,000 people move, or Sepultura about the Amazon, or Rage Against the Machine, or Midnight Oil in Australia. So I want to just continue it's like an estafette run, yeah. I got inspired by them. This is the baton pass, and hopefully the next generation got inspired also. And also, music is such a underrated, powerful media, yeah. Like especially when we're talking about because I also teaching in the university, yeah. So we know, like from the academic background, actually my background is agroecologist. When in the background is like we always talking about and also I'm working like in NGO world, yeah. So yeah, now I'm working with Copernic team. So research. So sometimes like we have a data or important information or in the government, and sometimes it's too exclusive. So that's why today we want to make it more inclusive, right? And then actually the art is such a long time ago. It's a powerful media to spread the heavy topic. Like look at our religion in Indonesia. Like a Muslim at that time is spread by Wali Songo. It's like a group. And then the most famous Wali Songo is Sunan Kalijaga. He's an artist. He's a shadow puppet master. He do theater. He do kidung. And also in Bali, the literacy is very low. But through the music, through the kidung, through the art, we can see the timeless information on local wisdom. And so that's why we combine. Maybe I want to share our new, we collaborate a lot, we make a lot of campaign. Maybe I want to share with the audience the newest campaign. It's our new song, video clip. And we lucky like last year, this clip is become, we won award, Indonesian Anugerah Musik Indonesia Award.
Wow!
Indonesian Grammy version as the best video. Actually, it's very difficult to win award into the Indonesian music industry if you talking outside of the love, cheesy love story, right? Like nobody want to listen about the ecological heavy topic, but we try like your question, like how to combine heavy topic into the art. So this is the newest campaign. It's called Dinasti Matahari, mean the dynasty of the sun, is to campaign the renewable energy for Indonesia. So here we go.
So dynasty Surya is the solar dynasty.
Yes,
right?
dynasty of the sun.
Dynasty
like
of the sun.
We got abundance of the energy that
exactly.
we take it for granted, yeah. And also we are in Indonesia in equator area, so so it makes sense for us. And also the mantra in the background, Om Raditya Sio Param Jyotirak, itu like Balinese mantra to worshiping the sun.
True.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and as we mentioned previously that we still have a prize for a lucky audience. And for this session, we're not going to give a question, but rather we would like to hear from you. So anyone would like to share your feeling or your impression or some messages that you would like to share with us after watching the video or after listening to the performance by Robi? Anyone would like to share a short one?
Anyone would like to share something? Oh, okay. Gentleman over here.
Okay, so thank you very much for tonight's performance, and especially the band, and also the very
Baba, could you please move next to me so we can have you on our camera?
Yes. So I'm from the Myanmar. My name is Peter Muong. So you can call me Peter or Muong. So I'm from very northern part of Myanmar, Kachin state, which is the ethnic state. We share border with China and India, and yes, so a long border. Okay, so Myanmar is mostly the majority of the population are farmers. So, but unfortunately, we are also losing the forests, and you know, the mountains and creeks and the rivers are, you know, day by day, year by year, especially after the coup. And of course, because of the coup, there are many informal business shift to many formal business shift to the informal businesses. So, like the incidents of the mining increase and logging, you know, and yeah, the mining, especially even the worst mining is the rare earth mining. So, rare earth mining is a strategic matter for you know, devices and the electric car and, you know, all the, you know, IT devices. So, which is extracted very illegally. So, I feel, you know, the Indonesia has also the new generations 3%, which is now going to have, you know, farmers, you know. But fortunately, we still have like, you know, lots of farmers, but which need, you know, urgent protection and, you know, the protecting by the commitment of the different authorities. You know, when I mean the different authorities, we have lots of authorities at different regions. So, you know, of course, the people, there are lots of, you know, like who are like indigenous, you know, deprived of indigenous rights, also, and of course, the people are still loving their forests, and you know, they don't value about their forests and their creeks and their river. So the civil society and the international communities need, you know, to act, you know, very, obviously that proactively. So right now, we feel that, you know, there are few agencies who are working on the protecting, supporting this, the protection of the environment and forests and creeks. So thank you very much. I love this song.
Thank you so much. We have a prize.
So much, Mr. Peter.
Thank you for sharing with us.
We have a prize for you for
Thank
sharing
you.
your really nice insight with us. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
All right. So after this, unfortunately, Robi will perform his last song. It's called Saat Semua Semakin Cepat, Berani Berhenti. Or it translates to As Everything Gets Faster, Bali Dares to Stop. So this song is actually inspired by Nyepi, or the Day of Silence. And I think the last question to Robi is, what do you think about the ideas from Nyepi that we can savor in our daily lives?
The ideas of Nyepi is like, it's actually antithesis like when the world is become faster and faster, Bali dare to stop, yeah. And the antithesis of time is money. Like, I mean, it's like I'm proud of Balinese that it's like a Bali, of course, because the massive industry, tourism industry has changed the idealism into the commercialism, where we can see everywhere in the world, like the massive industry, including Bali. But we still have this like Askar, that Bali dare to stop one day, 24 hours, even we close the international airport just to, like in the computer, like a refresh or restart. So, like give a break to the Mother Earth to, to meditate. So, and then, yeah, I want to make this song so the young generation still keep pride, local pride of to keep nyepi like a one day break. Because it's possible with the mentality of the commercial, like, hey, why we stop one day? It's how many money is wasting. The economic is not running. Maybe it can be if the people thinking scared of nyepi, they can change it the political will. Then okay, we rest nyepi no longer stop because we're losing money. So we want to keep like which is more important, like because the prosperity is not just about money, but also the quality of the air, the quality of the water. I mean, it's like, and then, yeah, sorry, but it's like anything, so like including Myanmar, and then also pray for Hawaii, that's changing. It's like global warming climate change is no joke at the moment. And I just back from, and I thought it's like a very impossible to make a movement, yeah. But last week I was in Bhutan, so for a conference, like I got invitation from the Bhutan government for the, sharing this idea of this one. And then I surprised, like Bhutan regulation is they keep 60% of their country have to be or to be forest. And then Bhutan now is become negative carbon because they keep 72% of their land. I can actually if there is a will, there is a way, right? It's like now it's like are we wanting or not? It's like nothing is impossible. So that's why we still have hope.
That's why Bhutan is actually the happiest country in the world, right?
Yeah, there is a consequence, but there is for the nature, there is no wrong if we supporting the nature. I didn't see any wrong if we support the nature because this is like the holistic ecosystem that we have to be held for the happiness. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Robi, for a very insightful conversation and also very fun, obviously. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause for Robi.
Ini cinta dalam diam. Bila cinta perlu berkorban. Oh, cinta untukmu, cinta untuk semua dan masa depannya. Oh, untuk aku juga. Ku telah terlampau lelah. Berilah aku waktu sesaat untuk membasuh luka, untuk membasuh jiwa agar suci lagi. Oh, meski hanya sehari. Saat dia datang, ku rasa tenang. Meski gelap malam, ku rasa bintang lebih terang. Saat semua semakin cepat, Bali berani berhenti dan menyepi. Saat semua semakin cepat, Bali berani berhenti dan menyepi.
Nanti kalau ada yang tahu lirik lagunya bisa nyanyi bareng ya. Jangan malu-malu ya.
Ku telah terlampau lelah. Berilah aku waktu sesaat untuk membasuh luka, untuk membasuh matahari. Saat dia datang, ku rasa tenang. Meski gelap malam, ku rasa bintang, yo, bintang lebih terang. Saat semua semakin cepat, Bali berani berhenti dan menyepi. Mau nyanyi bareng, yo. Bali berani berhenti dan menyepi. Sekarang lebih kompak, yo. Semuanya bareng, yo. Saat semua semakin cepat, Bali berani berhenti dan menyepi. Yeah. Thank you.
Wow, what a wonderful night that we have spent today. Thank you so much, Robi, for coming with us here. I see how you were
Lanjut. We want more. We want more.
Maybe I would like to sharing like the campaigns that would happens like no music on that planet. So maybe it's like you can share because we need more musicians like everywhere in the world. Yeah, music industry or film industry is now become like a popular media. So if we want to share and then make it's become popular issue, maybe in every nation can push in they have friend musician. Just make more. We need more song about the eco and social info, and also we need support from the media. Anyone of you related to the media, and we need data and research from the academici, and make it more inclusive lah. Spirit's nice, like make all this movement become inclusive. So maybe I would like to share like our campaign, and we still like do the fundraising. So I know like my band Navicula, even we've been 20 years doing this, one band is not enough. We need more Indonesian band, more in the world to join this one. So we need a month ago also make a workshop with 14 big band Indonesia like Iga from Baraswara, Endahan Resa, Tuan 13, Tony Kirastafara, Rhythm Rebels, Made Maut, Kai Mata, and we are now in the process of recording, making the compilation album and make this snowball like a more musician to join. So no music in that planet, no not the workshop one, but this one. Okay, so here's the campaign that maybe need your help to share in every nation. This is the workshop. Oh, yeah. Sorry. This is the conclusion of the workshop, but the campaign, no music, no. I mean, it's like we made this workshop a week ago. It's like the.
That's really amazing.
No music on a
On a
dead
dead planet.
planet.
I see why you were looking forward to this event,
Yes.
this reception.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Bli Robi. Thank you so much for being here with all of us. Applause to Bli Robi. Thank you so much to our amazing performers, the Balinese dance performers at the beginning as well. Thank you so much, and I hope we can all move forward with real action to tackle climate change, because we believe that we all have an important role in fighting the climate crisis that is happening right now. And for everyone who's been with us at this dinner reception, I hope all of you here are having a great time. How about you, Bia?
I really had a great time. So thank you so much for recommending me to be your partner today.
Yes, indeed. It's such a great pleasure for us to be here with all of you. And don't forget, tomorrow we still have our session for the second day. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all your kind participation. I am Bia.
And I'm Mia.
See you at the side event of Inclusive Business Summit tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you.